poetry. Sorry, Rowena.
Nah.
So we've got now Rowena.
This is by Bob Dylan. Last thoughts on Woody Guthrie. When your head gets twisted and your mind grows numb, when you think you're too old, too young, too smart or too dumb, when you're lagging behind and losing your pace in a slow motion crawl of life's busy race. No matter what you're doing, if you start giving up, if the wine don't come to the top of your cup, if the wind's got you sideways with one hand holding on and the other starts slipping and the feeling is gone, and your train engine fire needs a new spark to catch it, and the wood's easy finding but you're lazy to fetch it, and your sidewalks start curling and the street gets too long and you start walking backwards though you know it is wrong, and lonesome comes up as down goes the day, and tomorrow's morning seems so far away, and you feel the reins from your pony are slipping and the rope is a sliding because your hands are a dripping, and your sun-decked desert and evergreen valleys turn to broken down slums and trash can alleys, and your sky cries water and your drain pipes are pouring and the lightnings are flashing and the thunders are crashing and the windows are rattling and breaking and the rooftops are shaking and your whole world's a slamming and banging and minutes of sun turn to hours of storm, and to yourself you sometimes say, I never knew it was going to be this way, why didn't they tell me the day I was born? And you start getting chills and you're jumping from sweat and you're looking for something you ain't quite found yet, and you're knee deep in the dark water with your hands in the air and the whole world's a watch from the window peak stare, and your good girl leaves and she's long gone flying and your heart feels sick like fish when they're frying, and your jackhammer falls from your hands to your feet and you need it badly but it lays on the street, and your bell's banging loudly but you can't hear its beat, and you think your ears might have been hurt or your eyes have been turned filthy from the sight blinding dirt, and you figured you failed in yesterday's rush when you faked out and fooled white facing the full flush, and all the time you're holding the three queens, and it's making you mad, it's making you mean, like in the middle of Life magazine bouncing around a pinball machine, and there's something on your mind and you want to be saying that somebody someplace ought to be hearing, and it's trapped on your tongue and sealed in your head and it bothers you badly when you're laying in bed. And no matter how you try, you just can't say it. And you're scared to your soul, you just might forget it. And your eyes get swimmy from the tears in your head and your pillows of feathers turn to blankets of lead, and the lion's mouth opens and you're staring at his teeth and his jaw starts closing with you underneath, and you're flat on your belly and your might and your hand tied behind, and you wish you'd never taken that last detour sign. And you say to yourself, just what am I doing? On this road I'm walking, on this trail I'm turning, on this curve I'm hanging, on this pathway I'm strolling, in the space I'm taking in the air I'm inhaling. I mixed up too much and I mixed up too hard. Why am I walking? Where am I running? What am I saying? What am I knowing? On this guitar I'm playing, on this banjo I'm frailing, on this mandolin I'm strumming, in the song I'm singing, in the tune I'm humming, in the words I'm thinking, in the words that I'm writing. In these ocean of hours I'm all the time drinking. Who am I helping? What am I breaking? What am I giving? What am I taking? But you try with your whole soul best never to think these thoughts and never let these kind of thoughts gain ground and make your heart pound. But then again, you know when they're around, just waiting for a chance to slip and drop down. Because sometimes you hear them when the night comes creeping, and you fear they might catch you asleep, and you jump from your bed from your last chapter of dreaming, and you can't remember for the best of you, thinking if that was you in the dream that was screaming. And you know that it's something special you're needing. And you know there's no drug that'll do for the healing and no liquor in the land to stop your brain from bleeding. And you need something special. Yeah, you need something special, all right. You need a fast-flying train on a tornado track to shoot you someplace and shoot you back. You need a cyclone wind on a steam engine howler that's been banging and booming and blowing forever, that knows your troubles 100 times over. You need a greyhound bus that don't bar no race, that won't laugh at your looks, your voice or your face. And by all number of bets in the book will be rolling long after the bubblegum craze. You need something to open up a new door, to show you something you've seen before but overlooked 100 times or more. You need something to open your eyes. You need something to make it known that it's you and no one else that owns that spot you're standing, that space you're sitting. That the world ain't got you beat, it ain't got you licked, it can't get you crazy, no matter how many times you might get kicked. You need something special, alright? You need something special to give you hope, but hope's just a word that maybe you said or maybe you heard on some windy corner around a wide-angled curve. That's what you need, man. You need it bad. The trouble is, you know it too good. Because you look and you start getting the chills. Because you can't find it on a dollar bill, and it ain't in Macy's window still, and it ain't in no rich kid's roadmap, and it ain't in no fat kid's fraternity house, and it ain't in no Hollywood wheat germ. It ain't on that dim-lit stage with that half-wit comedian on it ranting and raving and taking your money and you think it's funny. No, you can't find it in neither no nightclub, no yacht club, and it ain't in the seat of a supper club. And sure as hell you're bound to tell that no matter how hard you rub, you ain't going to find it on your ticket stub. No, it ain't in the rumours people are telling you, and it ain't in the pimple lotion people are selling you, and it ain't in the cardboard box house or down any movie star's blouse. And you can't find it on the golf course. And Uncle Remus can't tell you, and neither can Santa Claus. And ain't in the cream puff hairdo or cotton candy clothes, and ain't in the dime store dummies and bubblegum goons. And ain't in the marshmallow noises of the chocolate cake voices that come knocking and tapping in Christmas wrapping, saying, ain't I pretty, ain't I cute, look at my skin shine, look at my skin glow, look at my skin laugh, look at my skin cry, when you can't even sense if they've got any insides, these people so pretty in their ribbons and bows. No, you're not now or no other day, find it on the doorsteps made out of paper mache and inside the people made of molasses, that every other day buy a new pair of sunglasses. And it ain't in the 50-star generals and flipped-out phonies who turn you in for a tenth of a penny, who breathe and burp and bend and crack, and before you can count from 1 to 10, do it all over again. Behind your back, my friend. This time behind your back, my friend. The ones that wheel and deal and whirl and tell and play games with each other in sandbox world. You can't find it in neither no talent fools that run around gallant and make all the rules. For the ones that got talent, and it ain't the ones that ain't got any talent but think they do and think they're fooling you, the ones who jump on the wagon just for a while because they know it's in style, to get their kicks, get out of it quick, and make all kinds of money and chicks. And you yell to yourself and you throw down your hat saying, Christ, do I got to be like that? Ain't there no one here knows where I'm at? Ain't there no one here that knows how I feel? Good God Almighty, that stuff ain't real. No, but that ain't your game. It ain't your race. You can't hear your name, you can't see your face. You got to look some other place. And where do you look for this hope that you're seeking? Where do you look for this lamp that's burning? Where do you look for this oil well gushing? Where do you look for this candle that's glowing? Where do you look for this hope that you know is there and out there somewhere? And your feet can only walk down 2 kinds of roads. Your eyes can only look through 2 kinds of windows. Your nose can only smell 2 kinds of hallways. You can touch and twist and turn 2 kinds of doorknobs. You can either go to the church of your choice, or you can go to Brooklyn State Hospital. You'll find God in the church of your choice. You'll find Woody Guthrie in Brooklyn State Hospital. And though it's only my opinion, I may be right or wrong, you'll find them both at the Grand Canyon at sundown.